Are you looking for delicious, high-protein dessert that's low in sugar and so nutritious you can pretty much eat it every day? Then stay tuned because I am sharing my recipe for no-bake, high-protein cottage cheese cake pops, and you don't want to miss it. Hey, Erin here with Healthy Mom, Happy Family. And as a registered dietitian, diabetes educator, and mom of 3, nothing gets me more excited than a delicious and healthy dessert recipe that I can actually feel good about feeding my family. And that's what I'll be sharing with you today. These are my no-bake, so easy to make cottage cheese cake pops sponsored by Daisy brand cottage cheese. They're rich in protein, low in added sugar, and so good. But first, before I show you the exact steps to make this recipe, I want to remind you that if you want more tips and tricks and recipes on managing type 2 diabetes and lowering blood sugar levels, then make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Okay, so are you ready to make these cottage cheese cake pops with me? Let's get started. So first, let's talk a little bit about this trend of adding protein to everything, otherwise known as protein maxing. Now, this term has really been gaining traction on social media, and it's encouraging high protein intake at every meal and snack to gain benefits such as building muscle, boosting metabolism, and promoting weight loss. But this trend is often missing the mark. Now, yes, it's true, protein-rich diets can support muscle health and satiety, but research shows that there's a ceiling to the muscle building payoff. Now, if you take in more protein than your body actually needs, the remainder is going to be stored as extra energy, in the same way that any additional macronutrients would be stored, rather than stored as muscle. What truly works is incorporating whole food sources of high quality protein at each meal and snack, along with a balanced intake of slow digested carbohydrates, fibers, and good fats. And that's why when I add protein into a recipe, like in these cottage cheese cake pops, the goal is to boost the quantity of high quality protein. So what is high quality protein? Well, the thing is, not all proteins are the same. The quality depends on the type of amino acids they contain, how easy your body can digest them, and how your body can use them to repair muscles, make enzymes, and support your overall immune system. High quality proteins supply all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. Cottage cheese is an example of an excellent, top quality dairy protein that beats out many options gram for gram for building muscle and keeping you strong, which is why I choose to use it in this recipe. Now, you may have noticed that cottage cheese is having a moment. You're probably seeing it pop up everywhere in recipes, from pancakes to casseroles and even in ice cream. And yes, I wanted to use cottage cheese as the main ingredient in my cake pop recipe. Why? Because cottage cheese delivers high quality protein since it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle, support immunity, and support blood sugar balance. And it's incredibly versatile. You can enjoy cottage cheese alone, you can pair it with fruits or vegetables, or add it into your favorite recipes. And by adding cottage cheese into recipes like smoothies and pancake soups or even baked goods, you can boost the protein content quickly and easily. But just like not all proteins are created equal, not all cottage cheese brands are created equal either. For my cottage cheese cake pop recipe, I'm using Daisy brand cottage cheese. And there's a few reasons why. So Daisy brand cottage cheese stands out in the way it's made with only 3 ingredients, just milk, cream, and salt, contains live and active cultures, and has a uniquely wholesome, creamy taste with no fillers or stabilizers. So you get just what you want and none of the stuff you don't. Plus, just 1 serving provides an excellent source of protein with 13 grams per half cup. It's a staple in my fridge for so many recipes that I make for my family every week. Okay, so now you know the benefits of protein in your diet and why I wanted to use Daisy brand cottage cheese to boost the protein content of my favorite dessert. So now let me show you just how easy it is to make these high protein cottage cheese cake pops. Not only do I love the nutrition of these, they're rich in protein, low in added sugar, and lots of flavor, but they are also incredibly easy to make. My kids can make them themselves because it's a no-bake recipe, just 5 ingredients. It really doesn't get any easier. Okay, first let's gather our ingredients. So you're gonna need 1/2 cup of Daisy brand cottage cheese. Then you're gonna need 1/2 cup of natural peanut butter softened. So you can soften this just by heating it up gradually. I usually do a few seconds in the microwave, gets it nice and soft. And then 1/2 cup of rolled oats. Now, optional if you want to sweeten the recipe a little bit further, you can do a tablespoon of allulose. And then we're gonna need 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips. This is what we're gonna use to coat the cake pop. And if you want a little bit of color, you can also do a pinch of sprinkles as well. Again, totally optional. These cake pops are delicious by themselves. They don't necessarily need the chocolate shell and the sprinkles, so that's entirely up to you. Okay, so first we are going to get into this by making the base. And that we're gonna do by adding the Daisy cottage cheese to a blender or a food processor. Because what you wanna do is you wanna blend it until it's completely smooth and creamy. Now, while I am blending this, I can also just pop the natural peanut butter into the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds. That warms it up and makes it pretty much liquidy, so it's really easy to blend. So I'm gonna blend the cottage cheese in the food processor, warm this up, and then I'm going to mix them together to make a really nice base, and that you can easily do in a bowl. So let me put this into the food processor right now. I use for this a mini food processor just because it's not a large quantity. I feel like if I put it in a blender or my big food processor, it gets a little bit lost. So this size works great, but you could even use a handheld mixer, whatever works for you. Honestly, I've even made this without mixing the cottage cheese in the blender. I just do it with a spoon and it comes out great there too. So whatever you have on hand works for you. Let's put this into the food processor. Okay, lock this, blend it, and then we will add the peanut butter. All right, so now I have taken the cottage cheese out of the food processor. I have the peanut butter warmed up so you can see how liquidy it is. And I'm just going to pour that into the bowl right here. And that will give us our base. So with a spoon, we can just easily mix that together. And you can see how creamy and delicious that looks. Very easy to mix just with a spoon. Super simple to do. Like I said, my kids can easily make this themselves, so it's very easy. All right, so now that we've stirred that together, now I'm gonna slowly mix in the rolled oats. And if you wanna use that tablespoon of allulose, now is the time you wanna put it in, just to add a little bit of extra sweetness to the recipe. So I added that in, put a bit of rolled oats in, and keep mixing. And this is how we're gonna make the batter. Now, once we have this batter, because it is a little soft and warm, especially because I warmed up the peanut butter, we're gonna stick this into the refrigerator. Now, I usually put it in for about an hour. That allows it time to really firm up, so it's very easy to roll into the cake pop shape, into the balls. You could probably get away with a little bit of shorter time, but an hour usually works really well. So what we're gonna do here, you can see I'm making this mixture. We're gonna have our nice, delicious batter. Then I'm just gonna pop this into the refrigerator, let it chill. And once it's chilled, we're gonna roll it into our cake pops. Okay, so that looks delicious right now. We got this all mixed up. Show you how that looks. So I'm just gonna pop this into the refrigerator, let it chill, and then when it's done in about an hour, we will roll it into our cake pop shapes. Okay, so now that we have our dough, it comes out of the fridge, it's nice and chilled, it's easy to roll into a ball shape. So I've just started here taking the dough, kind of molding it with my hands. You can see it's nice and easy to shape into a ball, okay? And now we have this shape. And now you can do two things. You can take a cake pop stick, or if you don't have one, you can take a paper straw, cut it in half to make your stick, and you can just insert it into your cake pop and enjoy it. It's delicious this way. Or we can melt down the chocolate, wrap it in chocolate coating, put a couple sprinkles on it, put it on wax paper, and put it back in the fridge until the chocolate hardens, and enjoy it that way as well. My family enjoys the chocolate version, but both ways work really good. So here we have our cake pop. I'm just gonna show you, I started rolling this one, but I have a bunch rolled already so you can see how they look. Okay, so now we have the melted chocolate. Like I said, you can melt it in the microwave. I just do 20-second intervals, stir, and then you get delicious, smooth, melted chocolate. With your cake pops, you can take them, insert the cake pop stick or paper straw into your cake pop. I'll show you one more time. When you take the cake pop, you just kind of roll it around. You get a nice, smooth consistency. Take it out and put it right onto the wax paper. If you miss any spots, you can also take like a smooth knife and just smooth the melted chocolate over any spots that maybe were missed or weren't quite as smooth as you were hoping to while the chocolate is still melted. And then it's up to you if you want to add some sprinkles. I love sprinkles, my family loves sprinkles. So I just take a few sprinkles, sprinkle on while the chocolate is melted so that they stick. And then you're going to take the wax paper and place it into the refrigerator. So once the chocolate hardens, these are ready to enjoy. And I mean, don't they look absolutely amazing? They're so good. If you want the full recipe, it's linked in the description below so you can easily access it, print it, or save it. So there you have it, a delicious protein-rich dessert that's gonna help keep blood sugar steady, and it doesn't get much better than that. So give these a try for yourself and comment below and let me know if you love these cottage cheese cake pops as much as I do. And if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss new tips, tricks, and recipes. Thanks so much for being here.